Okay, John, my manager Luke Garrard, before we head to Notts County on Sunday for our playoff semi-final. Luke, we'll just touch on Tuesday against Barnet. You mentioned that the celebrations there were for the derby win and not getting into the semi-final. Has that been your message to the group this week in terms of getting ready for Notts?
They knew the importance of winning that game on Tuesday. Obviously, getting beat by them December the 26th weren't great. We had a good following that day, and you do want bragging rights. And for us, Tuesday night, they're a fantastic side. Like I said, he's done an unbelievable job to put in position that they were in. For us to go there and win on the day was huge for us giving a moment to our fans. It wasn't celebrating a playoff quarter-final eliminator. It was very much enjoying that moment. And like I said to you straight away, I was getting to work that evening, the next day, and we've got a tough tie against Notts County on Sunday to really get our teeth into.
Yeah, how has the mood been in the camp in terms of the players? Has there been a bit of excitement, anticipation for this occasion?
Good professionalism. I have to say this group are hard-working. They've been excellent to deal with on a daily basis. Like me, like the chairman, like the hierarchy, there's a self-pressure to be successful. I feel that with that group. And like I said to you, every single time, we're level-headed. We come in when we've lost a game, it's not all doom and gloom. We come in when we win a game, it's all not smelling of roses. We're very much never too high, never too low, and that was what we were yesterday when we had a second day recovery. We've come in today and put a lot of work into them in terms of our prep, our organisation, where we feel that their strengths are, and the boys have gone and had a good amount of time on the grass. We've had a bit of a analysis to marry up with that, and the mood's good. Why? Because we're going to play in front of 15, 16,000 on Sunday. But yeah, we've got a job to do.
Yeah, it was announced today that Joe McDonald has signed on a short-term loan from Eastleigh. Obviously disappointed to lose Ash at this stage of the season, but are you positive with the recruitment and getting Joe in with his experience?
I have to say thank you to Eastleigh to start with for allowing the deal to be done. They done it last year with Solihull. We felt that to get it passed by the league we'd have no issues because it happened a year before, and the work the chairman done, Charlie done. My phone was off the hook on Wednesday because we were desperate to get a goalkeeper in, and we knew the remit of what it looked like in terms of the personnel we were able to go and sign. And I have to say, Joe was up there in the top 1 and 2. So really, really grateful for Eastleigh, really grateful for the chairman to go and get the deal done. And yeah, I have to thank the boy himself. He came in yesterday, met the group for the first time. He has a relationship with Jack Payne. He has a relationship with Danny Newton, obviously, because he went to Solihull last year. I know exactly what Joe's about, his strengths, and he's coming into a team with the best defensive record. So it's a nice little accolade to be coming into, and we've gone and put some work in him today in terms of behind the defence, and yeah, he's like a duck to water in fairness.
Yeah, so Notts County then tomorrow, it looks the crowd's going to be over 15,000. Do you as a manager and the players look forward to playing in these sort of occasions?
Massive. I think it's an unbelievable tie to be involved in. They're a big side, a massive side in this division. When they got relegated however many years ago, I think they were the longest serving league club at that stage, and they've flirted with it many a years. They've knocked on the door many a years, and they're going to be thinking they got an opportunity this year. I think it's a travesty that they're not promoted. What they've done and recording the points return that they've got, it's unbelievable. And the way in which he's done it, the manner in which he's done it is class, and it's going to be a tough test for us. But you read their fans forums, you read their social media, we're a bogey side to them. We've drawn 2-2 here, we've drawn 1-1 at their place. We have a certain knack of playing against that swiper personnel, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting tie come 12:30 on Sunday.
Yeah, it has been talked obviously about how good Notts County have been, and rightly so, but do you take a lot of confidence from your away form that you've achieved this year, and also your form in one-off games? If you look at the FA Cup this year and last, do you take a lot of confidence from that?
Our away form is 4th best in the division. Obviously, you've got Wrexham and Notts County. I believe Woking were third. We got the best defensive record. And you touched on it there, that we're tailor-made for one-off games. You look at what we have achieved in the last 3 years, whether that was Southend here 3 years ago, whether that was AFC Wimbledon here, Bournemouth away last year, Bristol Rovers this year. We're tailor-made for one-off games. And no disrespect to their points return, I think they're 35 points better off than us this season. It goes out the window. It's a 90-minute game of football. We're used to big crowds. We're used to big occasions. I'm very much pulling on that experience in terms of the last 3 years cup runs. And we done another one the other night. Away to Barnet in the playoff eliminator, and playing in the way they were playing is another opportunity for us to carry on that one-off trait, and we did it. And yeah, we feel that we're in a good place. We feel that we've got the right personnel to go and set to a game plan and stick to that one-off game mentality.
Yeah, we've now reached over 800 tickets sold. You mentioned how important the support was against Barnet. How much of a boost will it to see that number continue to rise up until Sunday?
Oh, it's amazing. I got to be honest with you. I said it after the game, and there's a clip on social media about how much I enjoyed giving them the win. I genuinely mean it. They're class fans. They're only ever supportive. Yeah, if you have their say, quite rightly, they pay their cash to do so. But to go over the 800 mark now, and we've still got a day and a half to go to really ramp up the tickets. If we walk out there with 1,000 fans, I think that's unbelievable for a club our size. And look, I think it was 1,400 we took to Bournemouth, and they made an unbelievable noise. And I'm going to ask them to do the same thing. We got an opportunity to make another memory on Sunday, and for me, we'll leave everything out there. All I ask is to double down on their support, and trust me, we'll give it back in numbers.
Yeah, and just finally, one game away from Wembley, what's your message going to be to the players?
Focus on Sunday. Wembley's a side salad. As much as I don't like saying that, it's in the horizon. That's not any focus of mine. The focus is to go and beat the best team in the division. We know that we're going to be doing it with probably about 30% possession. So, big prep day in terms of set plays, because we'll work on a few that we'll feel that we can cause them problems on. And it takes one magic moment. And I'll be saying to the players to leave everything out there.